Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ. Let's start the current affairs for today, that is 17th of January. Can you tell me who is this person? So he is now become very popular. He is a mountaineer, and no wonder he is standing tall at probably one of the tallest peaks once again. What is his name and which state does he belong to? Let's see who answers this question. Now let's first see some of the most important current affairs that you probably have missed. So India will take over the operations in Myanmar's Sitwe port. Where is Sitwe port? You can see on the west coast of Myanmar, opening into the Bay of Bengal. So this is the Sitwe port, and Sitwe port is a part of this multimodal road which is called the Kaladan project. So India has already taken over operations of the Chabar port in Iran, and now we are taking over the operations of Myanmar's very strategic Sitwe port. If I ask you, there is an Indian called Shakil Ahmed, he was in news, which sport does he play? Would you have been able to answer that question? Probably not. So he is already a Asian Cup gold medalist, and he has added one more feather to his cap. He has made a world record in indoor rowing. Okay, this is what you call indoor rowing, and he completed 1 lakh meter in the above 40 years category, and this is a world record. Pakistani wicketkeeper, he is also the captain, Sarfaraz Ahmed. He has made a new world record. He has broken the record of MS Dhoni and Adam Gilchrist. So remember, he took 10 catches in the third match against South Africa. Pakistan lost this match, but Sarfaraz uh, was able to shine because he became the wicketkeeper captain with the most number of catches in a match. Previously, this record was held by MS Dhoni. He had taken 8 wickets as a wicketkeeper captain in a test match. Then the National Wildlife Board, they have given the permission for the Trishna Natural Gas Project. What is Trishna Natural Gas Project? So there is a Trishna Wildlife Sanctuary in Tripura. The district is called Gomati District, and ONGC wants to extract the natural gas from Trishna Wildlife Sanctuary. Earlier, the permission was not being given because it would have, meant disturbance in a protected area, but finally the approval has been given. So remember, ONGC will now extract natural gas from Trishna Wildlife Sanctuary in Gomati District, Tripura. And between India and Myanmar, there is a UN peacekeeping military exercise. It's an army exercise which has started. It is called IMBEX between India and Myanmar. It is the second time this is happening, and it has started at Chandi Mandir military station in Haryana. Then I told you in yesterday's video, that is the 16th January video, that the Madras High Court, they have taken cognizance of the invasive alien species that are causing a havoc. They are harming the ecosystem in the Western Ghats. So the expert committee has been made that will devise ways how we can prevent invasive species from harming the indigenous ecosystem. And the chairman of this committee is Mr. Charukuri Raghavendra Babu. So this is very important, that Charukuri Raghavendra Babu has been made the chairman of the expert committee by the Madras High Court. And also, the government of India, they have drafted a 5-year action plan to address the drug abuse in the country. The drug problem in India is ever increasing, and the 5-year action plan is from 2018 to 2023. So remember, 2018 to 2023, this is the 5-year action plan by the government of India. Now, which state has launched the Jai Kisan Rin Mukti Yojana, which basically means we want to waive off the loans of the farmer. The name is Jai Kisan Rin Mukti. Rin Mukti means getting rid of the loan. Yojana scheme. It has been started by the government of Madhya Pradesh. There is a new government, Kamal Nath government. They have decided to waive off the loans of the farmer. This was their election promise also. And this scheme will benefit 55 lakh small and marginal farmers. So answer is Madhya Pradesh. Also remember, there is a Sunetra Yojana that is started by the government of Odisha for free eye treatment for all the citizens of Odisha. PM Narendra Modi will inaugurate which edition of the biannual Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit on January the 18th? This is the 9th time that this summit will take place. So the answer is 9th. It's a 2-day event, and it will take place in Gandhinagar. Senior leader of Congress and former central minister C.P. Joshi, he was elected as the speaker in which state's legislative assembly? He has been elected as a speaker in the Rajasthan Legislative Assembly, which is now dominated by the Congress. Congress has a new government. Ashok Gehlot is the Chief Minister of Rajasthan and Sachin Pilot is the Deputy Chief Minister of Rajasthan. 9th International Conference on Micro Irrigation will be held in which state? Conference on Micro Irrigation will take place in Maharashtra. Maharashtra. Also remember, the country Israel invented drip irrigation. Which country has assumed the chairmanship of G77? It is the largest UN bloc, G77. Palestine has become the chairman of G77. Palestine. The capital of Palestine is East Jerusalem. Which state in India has approved schemes worth over 700 crore for financial welfare of the other backward class and the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe community? 700 crore. This is again Maharashtra. Maharashtra has approved schemes worth 700 crore rupees. Now let me ask you a question here. It's a difficult question. So which state in India they have put abhor outside of the scheduled tribe list now? They have made some changes in their scheduled tribe list and they have put abhor tribe outside of ST now. Which state? Write down in comments. Pradhan Mantri Modi has dedicated the Kolam bypass on the National Highway 66 to the nation. What is the length of this Kolam bypass? The length is 13 kilometer. 13 kilometer. And this is the first national highway project in India which is taken up in the 50-50, that is 50-50 basis is 50% investment will be done by the central government, 50% by the state government. Otherwise, all the national highways are built by the National Highway Authority of India, that is directly by the central government. First national level sports meet for the students of Eklavya Model Residential School was held in which state? It was held in the GMC Balyogi Stadium. So remember this stadium name also, GMC Balyogi Stadium, it is in Hyderabad. And Eklavya schools are set up where the scheduled tribe population is more than 50% or more than 20,000 tribal people are there. At these places, in these blocks, Eklavya Model Residential Schools are set up. Cabinet has approved a memorandum of understanding between India and which country on mine safety? Mine safety we will partner with Australia. Australia. Do write in comments who is the Minister for Mining. The government will issue the recapitalization bonds to the tune of how many crore for the capital infusion in the Export-Import Bank of India, which is called Exim Bank. There will be 6,000 crore worth of capital infusion in Exim Bank. The Union Cabinet has given its ex post facto approval to the agreement on the facilitation of visa arrangements signed between India and which country? Facilitation of visa arrangements signed between India and Maldives. The answer is Maldives. Ibrahim Mohammed Salah is the new president of Maldives. Also remember that India will give visa on arrival to the citizens of South Korea and Myanmar will give visa on arrival to the Indian citizens. Director Lenin Rajendran passed away. He worked for which regional cinema? He worked for the Malayalam cinema. He was a famous Malayalam film producer. So he was a director and screenwriter also. So the answer is Malayalam. D. Gukesh, he has become the second youngest grandmaster in the world. Okay, and who is the youngest? Youngest is Sergey Karyakin. Never forget his name. Sergey Karyakin is the youngest ever grandmaster. And D. Gukesh has become the grandmaster. He's only 12 years old. So he won the 17th Delhi International Open Chess Tournament also. He is from which state? He is from Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu. So he is the youngest Indian and second youngest in the world. Yu Wensheng, who has won a Franco-German Human Rights Award for his exceptional contribution to the protection and promotion of human rights, is from which country? He is from China. China, Yu Wensheng. Can you tell me who is the only Nobel Peace Prize winner from China ever? Stephen Constantine has given his resignation. He was which country's football team coach? He was the Indian team's football coach, Stephen Constantine. And he has given his resignation after India exited from the Asian Cup. They were beaten by Bahrain by a score of 0-1. Who has become the youngest man to climb all the 7 highest peaks and volcanic summits across all the continent after he conquered Antarctica's Mount Sidley? His name is Satyarup Siddhant. The photo that I showed you in the beginning of the video was in fact of Satyarup Siddhant. He is the youngest person to climb all the summits. International Cricket Council ICC, who is the new CEO of ICC? The new CEO is Manu Sahani. So Manu Sahani will be the new CEO of ICC. Who has been appointed as the women's boxing team coach? Women's boxing team coach is Muhammad Ali Kamar. Muhammad Ali Kamar. He is a Commonwealth Games gold medalist from India. He will replace Shiv Singh. The government has constituted a 7-member group of ministers to boost the real estate sector under the GST regime. Who is the convener of this group of ministers? The convener will be Nitin Patel. He is the Deputy Chief Minister of Gujarat. Nitin Patel. Because of GST, there was a decline in the real estate sector, and this committee will address the same. Shivaji Rao Deshmukh passed away. He was the senior leader of which political party? He was the senior leader from Maharashtra Congress. So the answer is Congress. World AIDS Day was celebrated for the first time in which year? It was celebrated first time in 1988, and World AIDS Day is on 1st of December every year. AIDS is caused by what? AIDS is caused by human immunodeficiency virus, so it is a virus. Part 11 of the Constitution deals with what? Part 11 of the Constitution deals with the relation between the Union and the states. So the answer is C. Fields Medal. Fields Medal is one of the highest awards given for mathematics. So Fields Medal winning mathematician Sir Michael Atiyah passed away. In which country he was born? He was born in Britain. And remember, last year the Fields Medal was won by Akshay Venkatesh. He is an Indian-born person, but he is now in Australia. Which tennis player has announced to retire from the game after this year's Wimbledon? He exited from the recently ongoing Australian Open also. His name is Andy Murray. So he can play 2 more Grand Slams, French Open and the Wimbledon. The President has appointed which 2 judges as the judges of the Supreme Court? What are their names? They are Sanjeev Khanna and Dinesh Maheshwari. Sanjeev Khanna and Dinesh Maheshwari, so the answer is 4th. And right now, Ranjan Gogoi is the Chief Justice of India. He is the 46th Chief Justice of India. So this was the video for today, that is 17th of January. And by, I think, tonight, I will come up with the best 100 questions of the first 15 days, because I know that some of you have IBPS Clerk Mains exam on 20th of January. Thank you so much and keep supporting StudyIQ.